I feel like in Gemini season, you're your biggest project. The overall energy was start your own business. So for some of you guys, you could be starting your own business, or you could be implementing new ideas because the next card was pregnancy. So you could be pregnant with ideas that you want to create and bring into this world or bring into your business. Or maybe there's certain things that, like I said, you're leveling up within yourself. And the reason why I say this is because the first card was this relationship was a lesson, right? And I feel like there was many lessons that you have been learning, right? When it comes to relationships, whether they be romantic, platonic, even career, right? Because when I clarified, I got the King of Swords, right? There's a lot of knowledge, there's a lot of truth that you've uncovered that the universe has also brought you. There's a lot of clarity that I feel like you have learned and that you are applying that new wisdom and that discernment in Gemini season, right? I think you realize that you are the prize, that you are the one that is desirable. You're learning how to work with a law of attraction. I feel like even just naturally, like don't get me wrong, you could be reading up on it or studying up on it, but I feel like you would naturally embody and exude that. And what I'm talking about is detachment, right? Which is actually making you much more attractive to people who want to connect with you because the Two of Cups was here, right? But with the Knight of Cups, I don't feel like I feel like I'm talking to people who are single, right? And I feel like you are fulfilled within yourself, right? You are content in life, or you're working towards that, right? And I feel like because you are filling your own needs up, filling your own cup up, that's what's, like I said, making you naturally attract people who want to connect with you, people who want to date you, people who want to pursue you in Gemini season, right? And even if it's not romantic, you could also be attracting maybe more friends into your life as well too, more people into your life that want to get to know you because, like I said, you are just naturally exuding um like I said, detachment. And you're also, and not in a mean way, but you also know your worth, right? I feel like I'm speaking to people where you feel content on your own. During Gemini season, you could also be getting, like I said, more clarity, changing your perspective on things when it comes to, like I said, your family issues, maybe inner childhood, wounds, right? I feel like that's where it is, where you're taking this moment, this time to pause to, really, like I said, change your perspective on things, right? I think you're also going to realize just how strong and how much of a warrior you are. It's like you're tapping into this inner strength, right? And you're persevering no matter how uncomfortable it can get when you're, like I said, working through these family issues, right? No matter how much you may feel stuck or stagnant, you're not, right? I think it's just all about your perception on things. You're learning how to let things go and you're growing as an individual, which can be very hard, which can be very tiring, which can be very draining. So it's really important that you do things to help you stay tap into your energy. So you may have to do some, if you're not an exercise person, a light exercise. What movements are you doing? Are you doing somatic exercises? Are you going for a walk? Are you doing yoga? Are you meditating? What are you doing to make sure that you are, like I said, grounded, but also allowing these emotions to flow out of your body? It's time to move. You are in the driver's seat, baby, and you are freeing your soul. It's like you've mastered a lot of your demons, which is really beautiful. Or you are also on still this road to mastering a lot of your demons. You are freeing yourself because this is what this card is when I clarify free your soul. You are freeing yourself. You're removing any restrictions that may have placed, and you're allowing yourself to go to Joyland, to go to Joy World. You're allowing yourself to take it on adventures, have fun, enjoy life, look at the brighter sides, brighter things in life, right? Like I feel like you realize that joy is your birthright, and you are going to make sure that you are doing things and staying in alignment, that you're making sure that you're staying in alignment and doing things that generate more joy, right? That help you to tap into more joy, right? I'm telling you, it's like you took back control of your life and you are on this beautiful path to, like I said, freeing yourself, right? No longer allowing what has happened, especially like I would say in regards to family dictate your life anymore. Also, do something fun in Gemini season. Like, make time for play. Like, the sun is out, the weather's getting warmer. Like, go enjoy the day, whether that means you riding your bike, sitting out in the sun, going to the botanical garden, going to go get tan, going to the beach, going to go see a movie. Like, make sure you were doing things that, like I said, also cultivate more joy for yourself. I think in Gemini season, you're gonna get so bored and so tired of not sharing the knowledge that showcasing your personality, your talents, being your charismatic, bubbly self, like that you're going to like it's going to inspire you to be like, F that. I'm taking on a new business venture, right? Or I'm expanding this business venture that I've already been like sort of like, dipping my toes into. The reason why I say this is the Hierophant. I think you're taking things a whole lot more I did almost said stricter. But like, yeah, I think you're going to be a little bit more strict about it. Like maybe you used to post casually, and now I feel like you're going to be posting more consistent. Like there's something about doing things in a traditional, conventional way, but it's you pouring your knowledge to the collective, you showing up as a leader now and showcasing your knowledge, right? While also you still learning as a page of sorts. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's I'm speaking to somebody where you have a lot of wisdom, right? You have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of personality. You're a star, right? And I think you're gonna finally get so discontented and bored with life. And instead of it allowing the world to make you jaded, I think you're gonna be like, you know what? No, I'm gonna seize opportunities and I'm gonna make my own opportunity and I'm going to get myself together, get myself presentable, doll myself up, and start pouring out into this world what my gifts are, what my knowledge is, what my talent is, right? And I'm also going to stay curious. I'm going to start figuring out what are things in which I can improve on. What else can I expand on? I'm going to do the research. I'm going to not assume. I'm going to, like I said, really think about things differently, right? On how can I improve myself and the messages that I'm trying to get across while also learning a little bit more about myself and my business, right? And I think that's beautiful where I'm telling you, you're taking yourself and your business or whatever this business venture is more serious, which is crazy because the next card was tap into your gifts. What am I talking about? This is you tapping more into whatever your natural gifts and abilities are and showcasing it. It's about with temperance, you saw me shuffle. Don't break your own heart by trying to force things, trying to rush things. Everything has its time, so it's about being patient. So don't break your own heart because you're too busy comparing your progress with somebody else's progress, right? Where you're not happy because you're not where you want to be. You're building, right? And building takes time, right? So it's about remaining patient, remaining faithful to yourself and to this your gifts, because when it is your time, it'll be your time. And right now, you're improving yourself. That's what it feels like. It feels like, how sometimes people are like, oh, I have to wait until I'm perfect to start. No, you don't. Right. Or there's something wrong with me because things aren't taking off like how they need to. No, there's nothing wrong with you. It's about you are fine tuning maybe your gifts or your messages or the way in which you communicate things, the way in which maybe you express yourself or you show up. Maybe you're finding your own personal style. There's so many different ways that it can look like for people. But spirit is like, take your time because I think you're also becoming a brand new version of yourself. Like, oh my God, there's so much that is coming through. So I may have to make a part two. But what I'm getting is that you started this business venture, right? I'm going to be honest, like a little insecure, right? Not fully believing in this, right? So maybe you kind of were half-assing it, right? You still really believed in it. You still really wanted it, but you were sort of half-assing it. And now it's time for you to no longer half-ass it and to really be fully committed to this and do it with confidence, right? And do it with accepting feedback, right? Do it with maybe working with others. Maybe that's something that you've been scared too to do, to collaborate, to let people in, to take notes. And I think that's what's important right now to allow other people that you feel like is truly supportive, allow them in, allow them to help assist you on maybe something that you're not seeing, or maybe something that you could be doing differently. Maybe take notes from other people who are in that field, right? And see how they're doing it and how you can incorporate that and make it your style.